What is up, guys? I'm in a slingy kind of mood. I'm just slinging it around over here. Slaying the slings. This is the Metromonger from Greenroom136, one of my favorite little new bag makers. They're not little, they're in Malaysia, and it's actually really affordable because they're manufacturing out there. Their prices are in Malaysian ripstops, ring dings. I can't remember the name of it, but basically you're getting a great built bag for super affordable. Now, this is their Metromonger sling. I've got it decked out for some camera use, some personal use, water bottle, iPad Pro for doing emails at the cafe, glasses, Bluetooth headphones, a minimal kind of daily carry thing, all right? Here's what the bag looks like on me. I am 5'10", okay? 5'10", about 190 pounds, and I like it. It feels very comfortable. This strap, same thing with their other bag, the other Greenroom136, the Rainmaker that I did. Check the review of that one. I love that backpack. Same kind of straps here, so it feels very comfortable. Now, like I said, it's made out of good materials. It like feels good, and I happen to really like, I think the look is dope. It's a little more aligned with my aesthetic than, for example, the Peak Everyday Sling, which is more technical, more Elon Musk. This is a little more dirt bag, a little more out in the wilderness. This is a little more, it's like halfway to street. It's like between tactical and street. Feels like it doesn't take itself too seriously. It feels like a design that's inspired by the materials and the use instead of trying to just hit a look. But there's a lot of functionality in this bag, so let's get into it. And first and foremost, we gotta talk about this strap, because I feel like some improvements can be made. You see this guy? It's like, there's like a loop right here I can take my excess up with. Then there's like, I can make this, you know, one of the things about a sling that's cool is when you can loosen it up to get into it like that, right? So now I can easily get into my bag, grab my camera, get loaded and go walk around. Oh, look, my baby's doing something interesting. And now I'm done with that, putting my camera back. All of this is super easy because of where the bag is right now. But when it's time to start walking again, start traveling again, what I wanna do is I just wanna grip it and rip it, right? What I wanna do is just go and be done. This is how the Peak Designs Everyday Sling works, and it really is a feature that's like serious. On this one instead, I've got like lots of stuff to do. What I basically have is I have this guy, which I can just pull without cinching this up. I can kind of just pull this, and it's like, it stays there pretty good for a while, and then I can just pull it if I want to. So it doesn't lock it in. It keeps it in so like my tension is there, and it stays pretty good, right? It's not really loosening up on me as I do that, but it isn't quite locked in. The good thing is like I can just pull it and it's loose. Oh, that's great. But what you're really supposed to do is take this little loop right here, lock that in. Now you're locked in. You take your excess stuff, you pass it through this little loop, and now you're locked in. But that's like a lot of stuff to do. So what I'll end up doing most is you've got this guy, clipper, all right? Push in. I gotta learn how to do this better, because there's a way to do it where you basically, you push in like this, and now you're holding the bag. You can easily bring it around, but then you need a table to set it on. You're taking it off to get into it. This might seem persnickety to you, but that's exactly what we are as people who think a lot about carry, about how we access the tools that we need to access, right? Because when my daughter's doing one of her dances, I do not want to be fucking thinking. I want to be able to go rip it, slip it, zip it, and grip it. That just happened right now live. This whole strap is like take-offable, and you can change these around. So if you're right-handed or left-handed, if you want it to be coming over your left shoulder or your right shoulder, you can totally set that up how you want it, which is pretty dope. But they have another clip which has like a kind of a clamp built into the clip. That's the direction that I'd want to go in with this. I think one of the things that you can do with a lot of green room bags is you can totally customize the build, the aesthetic, the look, and all that shit. So look at their website, use the link below, and you look at their website to find out how you can totally customize this. Because I think USD, this thing comes in at like 85 bucks or something like that right now, which is crazy because it's built so well. It's such a good bag for that price. Like the shoulder strap is so comfortable. This thing is so robust and like sturdy, and your stuff is protected and it looks good and it's made really well. Like look on this strap, all the stitching in here on this heavy duty seatbelt material is for being able to attach serious accessories. But I start with that strap thing just so you know, like that's a thing that you're gonna have to find your own way through, especially look at the other accessories they have, because I think there are other ones you can get. Now, while we're on the outside of the bag, accessory pouches or clamps down here, so you can put in your tripod, you can put in your jacket, you can put in your bigger stuff, cinch it down, and you're safe. Also have a nice little handle back here. You've got more clippy dippy type of stuff for putting on accessories, taking your bike lock, putting your whatever you need into wherever you need it. Then you've basically got two compartments on the bag. The outside, which does have dimension. Thank you, 136. They built in 3D dimension here, so it's not a flat thing up against your other stuff. So if this is really packed out, you can't fit anything in here. Both of them have dimension, and this has just this nice amount of dimension. Can you see that? Just this perfect amount of dimension right there. A good solid like 1.5 inches of dimension, so you can easily slide in like your MacBook Pro charger. Not that I can't fit if you had a small 13-inch laptop, you could fit that in here. But I've got my iPad in there right now. I've also able to easily put my glasses case right in here, right? And just thrown in my Bluetooth headphones right in there because it's such a perfect place to just have those kinds of accessories. And let's be honest, the Sling is what makes being able to carry stuff like that around with you wherever you go just super easy. It's like the only thing that would be better would be a fanny pack. But sometimes you need to fit an iPad, you need to fit a computer, you need to fit your camera stuff, and that doesn't fit in your fanny pack. Or a bum bag, as it's known in other parts of the world. Okay, so that's our outside compartment. Now let's look at the inside compartment, or the main one. By the way, both these zippers, little flappy dappy that goes over it, that actually serves the purpose of keeping moisture off of your bag, right? So it's not there just for looks. You need to pull those back sometimes to really get access to there, but the purpose that serves is super valuable. Our zipper comes down to here, so we can open it like this. This is like what we get. And here's what we see inside. Okay, so I've got my water bottle just sort of tossed in there to give you a sense of like how much space there is. My water bottle fits perfectly in there, super easy, zips right around it. It's like, so like that's how tall this thing is. This is like a Camelback standard ass water bottle with a super tight cinch thing. Nothing leaks on this. And then inside here, I've actually put their, they make camera cases. I think they have a bigger one that fills this whole thing. But this is a smaller one that they sent over. They sent me this bag, they sent me other stuff, but I'm not paid to do this. I'm telling you the truth about these bags and what I think of them, because I'm like a kid in a candy shop. So this is their camera case that fits right inside here. Takes a little bit of pushing and finagling to get it in, but it's custom built or purpose built to fit right in there. And I like this actually. I'm able to have one of my cameras in there with my little pancake lens on, as well as some accessories and another lens. All of that in a nice padded, it has this nice like corduroy padded velour, very, very like plush feeling to it. And this guy itself has like a little pocket on the front. It zips up. It has a pocket on the back, and you could actually like carry this around with some straps if you wanted to as well. So with that thing just sort of empty, it's just a bunch of space. There is a little organizer guy right here for your papers, man. Your business papers. So a little document guy, and then on this side, we've got two of these pouches, which are actually perfect size for a MacBook Pro charger, can fit right in there. So this bag, much more than the everyday Sling from Peak Designs, which is one I just did previously to this one feels like I would want to use it as a daily carry all the time. Whereas the Peak Everyday Designs is like something I'd want to use as my camera bag. This I want to be able to use this more often. This I want to have as my little rig that I just grab when I need to go to the cafe or something like that to do emails on my iPad, which I'll show you next. In the very back here, there is a separate compartment that has a nice plush padded velour thing all around. My iPad Pro fits right in there perfectly. Here's a smaller iPad, which even fits more perfectly, which just goes right in there, which is dope. And then here's a 13-inch MacBook Air. Let's see what we can fit in here. And it's like right at the threshold. It's like not at all how I'd want it. Let me put it in the other way where the thinner side is down and just see. Yeah, I don't even think this is gonna be able to zip around this. This is a very old MacBook Air 13-inch, I think it is. And you can see the zipper just comes right up to there, no bueno. Now here is an 11-inch MacBook Air. Yoink. Fits right in perfectly, which exactly, that's what this thing is like, what it wants. It wants an 11-inch MacBook Air. And I think it's 11 inches. Yeah, just measured it. It's a little over 11 and a half inches, and it fits, that's wide, fits right in. So check out their website for what devices fit perfectly in there and getting those specs just right. Hey, there's one more thing about this bag. You'll see this guy right here. It's made for this accessory that can clip in and keep it. It's like a sternum strap kind of thing, which makes it like it just won't move around on my body if you're doing a lot of physical stuff, if you're biking or rollerblading. That's the kind of thing that's gonna hold you right in place there. Now, for me personally, I don't really need it. I found that in use, like I've got my stuff in there, it doesn't move around that much, and I'm just not doing as much rollerblading these days as I used to. And getting the bag off and on, again, it's just like I have to go ahead and commit to this, because when I do it with my left hand, when I do it with the hand that this goes over, I can hold the bag right here, all right? So, but I'm just holding it through that thing. And so every time I get the bag on and off, I'm clicking and getting it off like this, which is nice because I don't have to ruffle my beautiful hair or my hat or whatever. I can get it off easily. However, that experience of being able to just click, open, get it longer, pull it right off without even doing it, without even having a clip like that, that's what I would prefer the most. So that is the Greenroom136 Metromonger, and this is, for comparison, that Peak 10-liter Sling. They have a lot of similar size and feel of use when you're using it. I prefer this aesthetic personally over this, though I do believe in going to Mars. I do have a higher sense of fashion and personal style than this as well. Actually, I should say this also is very slick. This is very San Francisco. It's very like almost fancy. It's very considered, thoughtful, and sleek and clean, but I like the rough edges. I like the materials. I like the dirt bag quality and aesthetic of being, you know, into metal. Ultimately, I like this bag a lot. I wish the strap worked a little bit better. Check out on their website, because I think they have a different one that like you clip in. It has like a clamp rip thing, which solves that problem entirely. If you love this Sling, get into it. And if you do purchase any of these bags, do them through the links in my description below, which I've added for you, because at no cost to you, when you purchase through some of these, I'll get a kickback. I get a little piece of the sale because I'm the one doing the work showing you all of these products, so you can just look on a video instead of going to their damn website where it's like crappy images that don't give you a sense of how the bag actually feels and works. But you should know that these are given to me. I reach out, I go like, hey, send me bags. They send me bags. I love playing with bags and I like playing with bags in front of you. And that's what this is for me. And if you're digging it and if it helps you make good decisions, then purchase through my links, because you're like, hey man, here's a few bucks. I'm super grateful for any of you who do. I mean, I'm doing this as a living right now because some of you do that. So thank you so much. And then, if you haven't yet, head over to bagworks.co, where I am growing a website. And when you get on the email list there, sign up on the email list, you're never gonna get spammed. I'm never like selling your email to other people. I don't even know how to do that, and I would never do that, because fuck that, dude. Fuck getting email from Sears. Why is Sears sending me email right now? What motherfucker sold me down the river so that I'm getting emails from people I have literally never been on their website before? That shit sucks, dude. I'm pissed about that. I don't do that shit. What I do is I give away a bag every month, okay? So if you're on that list, every once in a while, you might just get chosen as like, dude, Daryl, you get a bag this month. So check out bagworks.co. Thank you for watching. Thanks for paying attention. Thanks for caring about what you spend your money on. Get good shit you're glad about that's made by real people who are thinking seriously about what we should be carrying on our backs, in our hands, in our lives, in our hearts. Bye-bye.
Bagworks.co, chasereeves.net.
Those are the websites.
I guess those are the websites.
Yeah,
He's wanting us to, I guess, go check out what he's up to or something like that. Yeah, looks nice.